All right, today we're doing Anthony Nader's buck that he shot yesterday, and we're just going to quarter it up right now, just try to give you some insight into it. I'm going to begin by taking off the front shoulders. They're not connected by a joint or anything, we just trim off. There's one front shoulder. The other one. Now you want to take off all this trimmings and meat off of here. That we're going to throw out. He's got a big neck on him, so there's a lot of meat there. There's a neck gland in here that we like to throw away. There's like a rubber band tendon in here. Just cut along each side of it to trim out the neck. All this meat, once we get it on the table, it needs more trimming, that's what we'll do. But that's all good sausage meat there. Take out this rubber band here. Basically, just boning this neck out. There's a lot of pin bones in there that we trim out. There's the esophagus, and there's on Anthony's buck. He's got a lot of meat here that can be trimmed out. You guys want a grunt tube? Just finished trimming out the neck. That's about it there. I'm going to leave that on for right now. Usually trim it right off. I'm going to take the belly meat off right now because you can see how dark it is right now. It's not good for anything. I'm going to follow the edge of the ribs there. Garbage. Garbage. You see, Anthony took out the tenderloins, which is great. I wish a lot of hunters would learn how to do it because they leave them in there and they get dried out and basically wasted. This buck's got quite a bit of fat on it right now. I'm just trying to follow the spine on both sides of the rib cage there. All right, and then there's the backbone spine. The bones are right here. And I try to find the edge of it right there. Stick my knife in there and try to follow it down right there. And then the rib cage takes a curve back to the spine, and I follow that all the way down. I'd have to do it a couple times. And that's how they come out. Sometimes there's some meat here, especially on the bigger deer. A little bit of trimmings. All right, here's the bones there again. Follow it down. It's a very easy way to take your tenderloins out. There you go. Some meat there. Trimming's good for sausage. There's also some here. Stay away from the wounds anyway. All right. Take off the garbage. Now to debone the hindquarters, this is what we call the football roast. All right, because it looks like a football. And we'll trim that off, finish trimming that off on the table. I'm going to debone this hindquarter. Basically, we follow this little tendon line that separates the muscle groups in the hindquarter. And you run your knife in straight into the bone. You'll feel it hit. Then turn the knife down, and you can see here's the bone, and I'm following it down. All right, it's all just a matter of cutting it back. And that's your football roast, or you can cut it into steaks also. Hindquarter, basically cutting from here. Cut up underneath the bone. That's all your steaks in there. Steaks or jerky meat. All right there. All of this is going to be trimmed off once we get it to the table. Again, here's the other side. Generally cut it at an angle here towards the knuckle. And then follow this bone down just with the tip of your knife. You don't want to go too far in because then you'll cut into the steaks and then you'll have steaks that have cuts in them. So basically, you just got the tip of the knife running in there. Start up here and it just basically peels right off. You follow this meat right underneath the joint there where it meets the hip. All right, then there's kind of a J-bone that I always like to work at eye level. Kind of a J-bone in here, and you can cut around that. And there you go. It's all done. I'll just gotta finish boning out the rest of the legs there. I generally, just to save space, take off the joints here. Sometimes they come off really easy and sometimes they don't. But here. And basically we'll just finish it off on the table. And that's it.